Hello class, hello learners, kumusta? Um, I hope you have enjoyed the week that you were able to breathe. Nakabakasyon mo sa kasemana. A week without any academic responsibility. So, since I promised to give my expectations, akong gituyo na to give lang 3 expectations sa first video pagsugod sa semester. Because I know you were all still need to adjust and need to embrace. Dili ko gusto na mabombard mo diretso sa akong mga expectations. Though it's good para at least ma-set tune pod ang inyong mga kinahanglan i-achieve, knowing that you already know things that I'm expecting from you. But this time, I'll be giving the second half of my expectation. But let's recap sa first video on the matter of expectations. I said sa pinaka-first na ko, I'm expecting you all guys not to quit. And I'm very happy. Looking into the records, ang numero sa estudyante nga nag-enroll sugod sa semester hangtod karon intact pa, and I'm very happy. Ingon pa, laban lang. The second expectations part of the expectation I said is always start the day with positivity, and I hope so you are embracing that one, because on my part I am trying every day to start the day with positivity despite of mga rason na we need to stay in bed longer, we need to be depressed, we have so many anxiety this time, but nevertheless we have to be thankful nga natay kinabuhi, napatay gikaon. And the third is committing mistakes. I was expecting you guys to commit mistakes, but of course first time makasayop dawat pa, but then again you learn from that mistake. That's why second time to third time, that's already a no-no. So this video, I will continue discussing my expectations towards you and towards the remaining period for this semester. To start the second half of my expectation, I'm expecting to all of my students in all different subjects I'm handling, I'm expecting you guys to communicate. Let's have an open door policy. You might be away from me physically, but this online requires teamwork, and that teamwork will only work once we open all avenues, all mediums, ways or means for us to communicate. Communicate to me. You tell me if you're having hard times with our topic. Tell me when understanding is difficult, and tell me also whenever you appreciate because you understand my lessons. Tell me whenever you cannot make it for the deadline on activities and tasks and assessments I have been asking, I will ask, and I have prepared for. Or tell me when you discover your potential based on those activities I have assigned you. When it is difficult for you, you need to communicate with me. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to open up to your most trusted friend or classmate when it is difficult for you to reach out with me. When you are afraid to talk to me, let's open up communication not just to me, but to your peers, to your classmates, to your closest friends inside of the section, the class, inside of the circle that you have. If you cannot open up with your mom, your brother, your sister, your kuya, your ate because they cannot relate to your subject, please do not be afraid to open up to us. Let's create a virtual community where we can freely express ourselves professionally. Just like when we were still having the normal face-to-face classes. Communicate even when it is uncomfortable and uneasy. Because one of the best way to heal our troubles and anxiety brought by this pandemic and brought by these online classes that you are in is simply getting everything out, expressing things out. Don't keep it within yourself. We are here, your classmates are here, your teacher, myself is ready to listen to you. That's why open yourself up, communicate, and you will see on the next, or you will see here, by the way, the proper way that you can communicate with me, and so that we can break the barriers and the gap of the distance using the available technology for you to be able to express yourself. And I'm willing to listen along with your classmates. The fifth expectation that I am expecting for you all is, I know this is difficult, but at least you would try. I'm expecting you all to be honest with yourself. I might not be physically on your side while you are taking your summative test, your quizzes, your activities, major examination, and other activities that I have posted in Google Classroom. But never underestimate honesty. Be honest to yourself. Bahalag dili na lang mo honest nako. Basta be honest to yourself. Why I am asking you to be honest, and why is it that there is a need for you to be honest? Actually, for me to be able to see my weakness as your teacher, as your professor, as your instructor, I wanted to see the result. I would only know if the result of the quizzes, of your examinations, of your activity, because it reflects to my performance. Am I still being effective though we are having an online classes? I am believing that everything is well learned, everything is okay because of the results of the quizzes and activities. So for me to be able to know if I am still effective, and I need to improve, and things that I need to improve, and people that I need to give focus with is, if you're going to be honest with the results of the quizzes, activities, summative tests that I am giving you, through your looking into the trend of the results, the scores that I'm getting while I'm checking your work online. I have a doubt. I'm so sorry, but I have to be honest, but I have a doubt. And I said to myself, yeah, this is a very good result, but is this an honest result? Because from your honesty, I can assess things that I need to improve to be an effective facilitator to you. And I can assess things as to those students that needs badly my attention. Ikaunom, or the sixth expectation on the list, is that I'm expecting you guys not to forget to breathe. Don't forget to go on break. You need it. You need it to be more productive. You don't need an ample time. If you are in touch with my vlogs, one of my vlogs that I created for you to be motivated, it was the strategies how you can be a very good online student. I said on one of my vlog that there's no need for a very big time on working on your task. You just need short enough time but focused time. Okay, so I need you not to forget to breathe and to go on break. For you to be creative, I need you to go on break and to breathe, for you to be more productive and for you to be more efficient. And you greatly need a break, and you need to breathe because you need it as a human being. Seventh on the list of my expectation is, I'm expecting you to enjoy the moment and enjoy the process. Enjoy every single moment that we are on an online and a distance on a modular learning process. Enjoy the good and the bad. Enjoy the good, that you don't need to rush yourself. You don't need to be late. You don't need to take a shower. You don't need to commute just to be on the school. You don't need to rush going home because you need to laundry your uniform for the next day of class. The bad, because of the bad internet connection that you have, you don't really have a very good device. Enjoy the beautiful and the ugly moment that we are encountering this time. The inspiring and the not so glamorous moments. You enjoy this process. And let's thank God for allowing us to go through this experience. Because once we go back to the normal face-to-face classes, I know most of you will wish to still have the online classes. The last and the eighth expectations I have for you all is I'm expecting you not to settle for less. From your scores to your output, kana bitaw na, okay na ni, sakto na ni. I'm not demanding you to be perfect. I don't want to be perfectionist. I don't want to pressure you on achieving very high scores. But at least, always put the best version of yourself when you are answering your quizzes, when you are doing essays, when you are recording yourself in front of your phone for an activity that is being asked from you. When you are being assigned to create a certain task, always put the best version of yourself. Don't settle for less. Because the minute that you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than you settled for. So that's the part 2, the final and the last expectations I have all for you for this semester. I know at the very beginning you are all are having time. We are all having time. I'm not an exemption to that one, but I'm happy no one have given up. No one have withdrawn their subject with me, and I'm very happy you keep going on, and mag-abot ta sa finals. Laban lang. Enjoy learning. Have a great day ahead.